This is the first in a series of challenges submitted by Kelly Gilbert, so thank you very much, Kelly. We love these real-world examples of where you're using your data prep. So we have this table where each time a new file comes in, it repeats all the information about a candidate's status history. So what we want to be able to do is just be able to filter to the most recent file each time so that we have all of the history still about the candidate, but no duplicates. So let's take a look. So first of all, what we want to do is we want to extract the date from the file name. So if I just expand this field a little, then you can see that for each of these file names, we have the date, we have status history before it, but it's not always in that format. It can sometimes have a different name before it. I'm struggling to find an example here. Let me scroll all the way to the bottom. There we go, like workflow file, Monday, Saturday, that sort of thing. So we want to be able to extract the date from here, and I chose to rely on my good friend regex, so I went ahead and did a regex extract on the file name looking for 4 digits dash 2 digits dash 2 digits. When I was talking to Carl about this, he was like, well, actually all I did is remove from the file name all of the punctuation, all of the letters, so you're just left with the numbers, and because of how dates work, you know, it's year, month, day, then I could just translate to a number and use that for the rest of the challenge. So that's pretty clever, but I chose to do it using regex and then to change it to a data type. Okay, and then we want to find the most recent file for each candidate and each position. So a candidate may have more than one position. You know, they might get a promotion, apply for a promotion, that sort of thing. Maybe they leave the company and come back, that sort of thing. So we group by our candidate ID and candidate position and take the max file date and join it back to our workflow on the candidate ID, position ID, and the file date, and remove any unnecessary fields here. So we're just left with the remaining 5 fields of candidate ID, position ID, status, timestamp, and file name. So we have the history for that candidate. Okay, and then if we take it a step further, so that was our first output, then now we only want to know what their current status is as of the most recent file. So still grouping by candidate ID and position ID, but this time using the timestamp field instead and taking the maximum of that and joining it back on using the candidate ID, position ID, and timestamp as well as our join clauses. And what we do here now is we're just filtering to our remaining fields, so candidate ID, position ID, and current status, and renaming this one from status to current status. And that is the challenge. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks very much for watching, and thanks once again to Kelly.